again, those things are unavoidable. I feel like one of the best things that he showed or the team showed in this game is the ability to suffer right. When you're not in that position where you're dominating, can you hold on until you get back into the position where you're on the up and up? And that's exactly what he did. I feel like you can see how much, you can see that the team, like if I would said, the team and the manager gel. Let's give him a bit more time. Let's see what the AFCON is like. And then after that, we can then make the decision, or we can then decide, let's look at things holistically and let's not just rush with, rush of blood to the head and just make decisions.
All right, so let's look at the start from the second 45 minutes. And, well, generally 90 minutes, Joyce. And does it tell the story? It's 4-0. I don't know how else I'm going to explain the story. But, you know what, that's your job. So maybe you can tell us something different.
I mean, it does tell the story. Because I don't say Benin were absolutely dominated, even if we were by far the better team. They had some sort of position. They created some sort of chances. They had 2 shots on target, 5 shots in total. But, Nigeria were by far the better team in terms of in front of the 18-yard box, in terms of being clinical, which is what we ask from the team. When you put the ball in the back of the net, score goals, you get into this position. You know what I love about when you were saying this? Brown looked at the board again and said, Brown really said, so 4 shots on target, they scored, 5 shots on target, they scored 4. That's about 90%.
Yeah, so it's like 50% when it comes to the total shots, right? 8 shots, 4 on target, 4 goals. Which basically means they scored half of the number of shots that they had, which is great. And then the other 2 that they didn't really score was because Benin Republic actually put in great blocks. Because Osimhen was almost one-on-one with the goalkeeper and the defender had to slide in, and it was a whole penalty brouhaha and the referee waved it off. Because again, we were not just the better team, we're the more clinical team. And sometimes that's all that matters.
Simple.
It doesn't matter whether, because before the game, we mentioned the fact that Benin Republic did concede chances in their last game. Yeah. But they managed to win, 1-0? Because they were more clinical. You don't have to be the better team all the time. Just in your times of ascendancy, make it count. And Osimhen was on fire today, he did that.
Can I also ask a question about the performance we have seen from these players over the last few games, right? And I know it's a bit projection going forward, but is that what the manager should now stick to? The players we have seen him employ? With or without the national team captain, should he stay this way or should he still make changes to this team before AFCON? I
mean, this should be the platform for what we built from. The problem with this team, I think, over the last couple of years has been consistency. Can we get this performance consistently from the team? We haven't shown that. So let's see how we're going to build up from this and, start, getting more results with this kind of performances.
All right, so the Super Eagles